Hello guys, it's your favorite girl, the queen of the south, Yevo, and today I bring you an exciting and intriguing movie. Trust me, this is one movie that you will love, and this movie is titled, drumroll, Saint Lucas. Yes, forgive the thumbnail, like I had to change it because of, YouTube rules, right? But now, guys, I urge you to go and see this movie. I mean, this movie is everything you want to see in a movie. It's quite thrilling, it's entertaining, it's moral, it has all the morals packed in it. Grab your popcorn and relax with me as I take you through a journey of this very beautiful movie. Guys, what I did with this one is I actually chose my four most interesting scenes in the movie, okay? And I sort of screen recorded them to show you and also to discuss them with you guys. I know this video is quite lengthy. Of course, it's movies. Movies are always lengthy. So I hope you enjoyed this one with me because this one has the likes of Zubi Michael, yes, who is playing Lucas, the Queen of the South herself, our sexy teacher, rosabelleandrew and of course, Mr. Oliver Benny. Okay, so guys, I don't want to delay you guys, okay? I just want you guys to just sit through this one and try to understand where I am coming from. And if you haven't seen this movie, please go and see this movie. I promise you're not going to regret seeing this movie. So without further ado, grab your popcorn. Let's delve in right into it, guys. I promise you are so going to love this, okay? See you at the other side. Okay, people, so this point is where I call the basic, introductory section where both of them are like cat and rat. You can see at this point, Zubi isn't having it at all. But guess what? Rosabelle isn't backing down either. She is sexy teacher in the first place. What do you expect? And she's giving him hit to hit why he also responds with the same energy. Trust me, guys, this is one movie that will keep you spellbound and captivated on your seat. I mean, every one of us can relate with what is actually going on in this movie. I believe we all have been to high school. We've had, youth corpers that we've certainly crushed on, over time. But I'm not trying to deviate from the message here because, like I told you, I divided this section into four sections. That's the four sections that actually captivated my heart, on this particular movie. And this is the first section, which I feel like is the chase. I named it The Chase. This is the point where two of them get to fight a lot. They are still fighting at this point after they've met. They have never been in good terms, and it doesn't look like they would ever be in good terms. And of course, Zubi never backs down. I mean, Lucas isn't backing down in this particular one. And for the very first time, the CORPER is just staring at him, walk away from her. But with that look on her face, I see a determined persona. Now let's go to number 2. And this point is what I call the open up section. This is where the opening up, and the closeness starts from. At first, it didn't seem like it, but towards the end of this particular scene, they tend to come to a consensus. They actually, after almost quarreling again, they reach an agreement. The CORPER had to open up to the student, and he in turn at first was being stubborn, was being obstinate, but at the end of the day, trust me, reason always wins. So St. Lucas is one movie you don't want to sleep on. I mean, this movie, a lot of people love it. I love it. I still love the movie. And we have a couple of people who have kept this movie on repeat day after day. I know it's titled St. Lucas. The my school teacher I fell in love with. It has a lot of titles here on the internet, but I'm sure you will find it. Just type St. Lucas on your search section, and I'm definitely sure you will find this particular beautiful movie. I mean, you can see Zubi as usual. I mean, Lucas as usual, giving it back to the CORPER, trying to make her feel intimidated. But she was trained for this. She isn't ready to back down. And she is ready to listen to him, vent out his frustration. She's ready to listen to him, talk about his past. But as the stubborn persona that he is, he's still not ready to let go. Instead, he just rants and he vents unnecessarily. But, well, at some point, she almost did give up. But somehow, there was a divine intervention. And like I said, at the end of the scene, they reached a consensus. That's why I call this scene the open up segment. This particular point is the open up segment, because for me, this movie is just a cut and a clear case. Like, we've all been in these situations before in our natural lives, and this is one movie you would definitely relate with. I mean, when I was watching this movie, I was all smiles. I kept smiling. It was funny, and particularly I enjoyed all your comments on the comment section about this movie, ranging from the music to the outfits in the movie, to how natural she looked in the movie. Everything for me in this movie was really on point, and I love it. So once again, this particular section is called the open up section. You can see for the very first time, Zubi is trying to, open up to her. He's trying to tell her everything that he has been through, what has made him into the person he has become. Lucas, at this point, is broken. And for the very first time, we see him, in his emotional moment. I know a lot of you on the comment section were like, oh, he's past the age of secondary school. Why would he still be in secondary school? But trust me, guys, that's the whole point to this movie, right? He is not supposed to be in the class that he is. All his mates have all gone to the university and even graduated from the university. But because something drastic happened to him, he refused to leave that point he was. And over the years, he has been stuck at that particular point. Now, of course, a lot of people can relate with this, because when you deal with some certain things, and if not rightly taken care of, you get stuck there in the past. I mean, really stuck in the past if you do not have someone to pull you out. And that someone in this particular case is sexy teacher. Of course, I mean, she helped Lucas out of this particular situation, because she was just what he needed to get out of his past and look, towards a new beginning, look forward to a new future. So for me, it's also a very, strong and valid point for this particular movie, St. Lucas, and it's a must-watch, guys. Come on, I need you to see this movie. For the sake of copyright, I'm not putting the sound of the movie, but I'm just showing you the images so you can also get interested, just same way I got interested, and you can go and see this awesome movie, St. Lucas. And if you want, I could leave a link on the description box. You just click it and you can also watch the movie, from where I watched it. If not, just go on the search bar, type in St. Lucas or I fell in love with my school teacher. I'm sure something will come up, but apparently just type in St. Lucas and it's we pop up. And here they are, sexy teacher telling him, everything she has to offer, and she's trying to make him realize that he's not alone in this. He's aggrieved, he's sad by his loss, and she's trying to console him. And this brings us to the third section. I think this section I decided to, target getting along. Yes. This segment is where they actually become friends. They've been friends. They've actually reconciled, after, we started with the chase, we went into the opening up. And now this is the getting along section. I mean, in this, at this particular scene, both of them are already friends, right? They're just friends. She's his CORPER and he is the student, and which they acknowledge. But somehow she still helps him with his school curriculum. She gives him books to read. So they've developed this kind of friendship, this nice, you can see this beautiful smiles coming from both of them. I mean, isn't this beautiful to watch? Look at the smile. You can see the smile is actually genuine from the both of them. And he introduces her to his friends, who says hello to her, and she's excited, and he himself, you can see the smile in his face. You can see that this guy is already smitten. Right, he's already smitten, because that smile, it doesn't just come cheap. This is the point where they've become really good friends, that he's even ready to protect and defend her. At this point, he has started to protect and defend her, and you know what that means. They are getting closer. This is one very, emotional and romantic movie that will keep you spellbound when you are seeing the movie. I mean, it's innocent. Their meeting was innocent. Their love grew, and, it was really innocent to watch. And a lot of people condemn the fact that, a teacher cannot fall in love with, his student. But guess what? She's a youth corper. And don't forget, they were punished. At the end, of course, they took their own punishment at the end. But what I like particularly about this scene is the smiles that came from the both of them. I'll give you a chance to also drop in the comment section what you liked about this film, or the scenes you liked about this particular movie. I look forward to hearing it. I look forward to reading it, okay? I'll be waiting to hear from you guys. And without further ado, let this just slide and take us. Before it takes us to the end part, let's see what happens when Mr. Oliver comes in. Yes, of course, this is the scene where he actually saves her from Mr. Oliver. Yeah, this scene got me cracking up. I did not actually finish this scene to the end, but believe me, if you see this scene to the end, you're so gonna love it. Like, you will laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. Mr. Oliver is a force to be reckoned with. I mean, these three brought their A game. They brought in the best performance ever. Now, let's go to the climax, which is number 4. Yes, this is the 4th scene that held me spellbound in this scene. I called it the climax because I feel like this is where, even though it looked like everything had shattered, this is where everything pieced back together. I mean, everything just came back to itself once again. For the very first time, we can see Lucas broken, like totally broken. At first, yes, we saw him broken, but not to this point. This one crushed him because he was just beginning to accept reality. He was beginning to try to change. And, of course, life happens. Nature called. And this hit him really hard. Everyone gets to that point in life where life hits them really hard and they need that one person in their corner to share their grief with. And that is why I call the scene the climax. Yes, because this is the point where both of them realizes that, you can always depend and rely on each other. And at this point, they both realize that their love for each other has grown. Yes, and this is one beautiful scene to look out for in this particular movie. I mean, it came with a whole lot of testosterone. It was crazy. And trust me, I really enjoyed watching it. You can see her, as usual, trying to, console him, tell him the right words. And this is the same scene where, our boyfriend or our ex-boyfriend comes to challenge her. But now she's bold because she has realized that what she feels for Lucas is different. Right. And before you start to judge, this is a movie. There are no rights or wrong in this particular movie. I just want you to go on this fairy tale journey with me and enjoy it with me. You can see both of them holding each other passionately, but of course that doesn't last long because the ex comes in and tries to spoil the moment. But she's not having it this time because he has beaten more than he can chew. I mean, Jide would have had it all. Like, he would have had the prettiest teacher, the perfect wife and everything, but he messed it up himself. And, there's this saying that says, you do not realize what you have until you lose it. I think this is what's happening to Jide at this point. So he lost out on a very beautiful soul. I mean, to the gain of our Lucas, because Lucas really needed sexy teacher at this point. And she was ready to stand for him. That's why, at first you can see Lucas protected the teacher. And at this point, we can see the teacher protecting Lucas. I mean, what love is greater than that? This is why I call it the climax. So guys, if you really need something that will make your day, that will make your moment, that will make you, just switch from sad to happy, you already have it here. This is one movie you always want to watch on repeat and not to die. With this, guys, I'll let you see to the end. Yeah. I'll let you see this to the end because, the end of the scene, it brings back the American vibe. I thought I was watching an American movie and I was saying this. Oh, the drawback. Yes. I know that look. And he's going back, he's going closer, and ooh, the kiss comes in. Slowly, they collide their lips. And, both of them are gone. Trust me. There is no coming back for this. So, guys, like I said, I'll be looking forward to your favorite scene in this movie. What you liked about that scene. Let's just see if you've truly watched this movie. And if you haven't, guys, I suggest you go see this movie so you also enjoy what I'm talking about and get to see more romantic and beautiful scenes in this movie. Anyway, guys, I know this video is already, really, really pretty long. Yes. At last, that was a very long one. But trust me, I believe we would agree that it was worth it. Yeah, it was worth it. Those two are a powerful combination. So guys, naturally, I will plead with you to please subscribe to my channel. Yes, please subscribe to my channel and keep loving me. Keep watching my movies. And guys, when you see the movie St. Lucas, come back to this comment section and tell me the scene you liked the most in this movie. I've shared the scenes I liked the most and why I liked them. Okay, so it's your turn to tell me why you liked them. Okay, I look forward to hearing from you because I will be in the comment section reading your comments. Don't forget, I love you always, and it's your favorite girl, the Queen of the South. Until I bring you another and thrilling BTS. Stay tuned with this one, and bye-bye. Ciao.